Hi everyone and welcome to episode 25 of Newcastle's Transfer Challenge. Today we have the Carabao Cup final between two of England's top teams, Newcastle United and Manchester United. It's been an exciting journey to get here with both teams battling it out in the earlier round to secure our places in the final. But today, it's all about who will come out on top and lift that trophy. We are looking to secure our first major trophy since 1969, while Manchester United will be hoping to add to their impressive trophy cabinet. So sit back, relax, and get ready for the intense 90 minutes of football. Who will be crowned the champions of the Carabao Cup? Let's find out. If you're new to this channel, make sure to hit on the subscribe button down below to follow on my journey with this Newcastle's team. Any support will be really appreciated. Thank you so much in advance, guys. We ended last episode with a draw against Villarreal, and due to that result, we failed to finish in the top 8 of the Champions League phase. But after that, we did manage to bounce back and ended the month of January with a win against Tottenham. Although this was a narrow win, but it was still an important win to get us the 3 points that we deserve. And against Liverpool, this was just a crazy match, to be honest. Everything that we did clicked on, and we scored 6 goals past Alisson Becker in this game, and we were amazing. All right, so Isaac actually managed to score 4 goals in this game, and Saint Maximin and Yunus Musa had 1 goal each for them. All right, so for Liverpool, they managed to score 2 goals, from the likes of De Jong and Connor Bradley, but it was just not enough to stop us, and we managed to get into the FA Cup fourth round against Liverpool. After the emphatic win against Liverpool, we went on to face Burnley in the FA Cup fourth round, and we won 3-0 in this match. So this was actually a rotated team that I filled on, for this game. And they played so well, and they managed to score 3 goals past Burnley. And it was just an amazing display as well. So against Manchester United, we played really well against them. We created a lot of chance in this match. All right, Manchester United actually controlled the possession in this game, but we took our chances with whatever little possession that we have. We created a lot of chances and we finished them well. The scoreline that finished this game was 4-0, and it was an amazing performance by the whole team. If we can replicate this performance against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup final today, I am sure we will finally win a trophy in this Newcastle Transfer Challenge series. After that amazing victory against Manchester United, we went on to get a goalless draw against Wolves. So this was actually not an amazing performance at all. It was such a cagey performance by both of the team. I started our second team, for this game, and they did not perform well at all. If you have a look at this, with the like of Ivan Azon, Tavares, Loftus-Cheek, they did not play well. When our front line doesn't play well, we know that we don't score goals. It's simple as that. So this was such a frustrating draw. But I'm just happy that we did not lose this game. Against Olympique Marseille in the Champions League knockout playoff round, first leg, we won big. Alright, Isaac scored all the goals for us. He scored 4 goals in one game against Olympique Marseille, and I could not be happier. Seriously. Alright, so if you have a look at our match stat, right, we control the whole game, not Manchester United. Olympique Marseille only had 1 shot on target. They didn't have, a lot of possession, and they did not create a lot of chances as well. We had 12 shots on target, 2.35 XG with a possession of 56%. We were awesome. That's the only thing I can tell. I'm really regretting not, doing this game during this first leg, in the live com, because I'm really not sure whether we will be able to replicate this performance in our first game today against Olympique Marseille, in the knockout playoff round second leg. And to end things on, we won 1-0 against Leeds United in the Premier League. And with that, we are still sitting in the top of the table, but if you have a look, with that draw against Wolves, Liverpool are closer to us right now. They are 1 point behind us with a game in hand. So if they win their game in hand, obviously they are going to go to the top of the table. And with only 10 games left, for this Premier League campaign, I really hope that our team will not drop their form and we will keep on winning the matches. That is the only thing we can do to ensure that we are still in the run until the end of the season. All right, we are not going to be playing Liverpool again, until the end of the season. So I really hope that Liverpool will drop point against any of the team and we do not drop points at all. So if you look at this, we have a real chance. Alexander Isak has a real chance of winning the Golden Boot this year. I'm not sure what happened to Haaland. Okay, let's have a look at what happened to Haaland. Why is he not scoring goals? Is he injured or something? Oh no, he have actually played 22 games this season, but he have only managed to score 11 goals. All right, so I think the goals from Erling Haaland is actually drying out, which is a great thing for us because Alexander Isak have started to pick up, on the goal especially. Look at this, he have actually scored 51 goals in our competition, and you know what? We are only in the month of February, so there's still a long way to go. There's a lot of games to play, and I'm really excited to see how many goals is he gonna end this campaign with. And with Haaland, not in the run this season, I really hope he will win the Golden Boot. How crazy will it be, right? Alexander Isak winning the Golden Boot instead of Haaland. Oh my god, that will actually be, if that happened in real life, right? I think that will really go crazy. I think the whole world will go crazy if that really happens. So guys, this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Olympic Marseille for today's game. Alright, it's going to be Costa in goal, Milos Kerkers, Matteo Gabbia, Andres Christensen, and Tino Livramento as our back four. Bruno in the base of the midfield, James Maddison and Ruben Loftus-Cheek as our two central midfielder. Martin Tavares on the left, Rooney Baji on the right, and Ivan Azon as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. With us, leading the score, with 4 goals, right? I think it is best for us to start with our second team. And yeah, just have a look at our second team. We have never played our, live com with our second team players and everything, right? It's always our best 11. So, let's just have a look, give them a chance and see how they are going to perform against this Olympic Marseille team. And I don't think, there is chance for Olympic Marseille to score 5 goals against us, even though when we are playing our second team. I really hope that will not happen. If that happened, I'm telling you, we are seriously in trouble. Alright, so we have a free kick here. Rooney Baji trying all the way, but he couldn't find the target. But he was actually quite close, to be honest. Alright, so this is the problem of starting, with our second 11. They have not created anything. If you look at the match stat, right, we are controlling the possession, but we are not creating enough chance. And we have not had a single highlight after that free kick. And now, Ivan, I really thought that they have considered a penalty there, but Tino Livramento got into the loose ball. Who is he going to try to pass? He tried to lump the ball forward to Ivan, and Ivan just couldn't get his headed, into target. And we are going to finish the first half with a scoreline 0-0. But the aggregate score is 4-0. So, we are still winning no matter what is going on. But I'm still going to tell the team that I'm far from pleased there. Although we are leading with the aggregate score, but I really want to show you guys our second team. I don't want at least score a goal, right? Seriously. Okay. Alright guys, so we are in the 65 minutes, there's nothing happening. I think it's time for us to bring in the big guns. Martin is on a 6.3. Let's bring in Alexander Isak to play as an inside forward, on the left hand side. He can actually do that. Alright, and let's see who we should bring in. James Maddison is on a 6.7. Let's bring in Yunus Musa to play alongside Ruben Loftus-Cheek in our central midfield position. And you know what? Our other players, they're actually playing well. So let's just bring in these two players and see if they can create, some chance going forward and, maybe score 1 goal for us. We are the 80th minute. What is happening here? Oh my god, this is one of the worst performance in the live comp. I think this is why all of the, all of the football manager content creator don't use their second 11 when they're on a live comp. Alright, Ivan is on a 6.5. You know what? Let's bring in Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi can play as our inverted winger on attack there, and Alexander Isak will go up to be as our striker. Let's see. Let's shout demand more and see if we can at least score a goal, man. Seriously, this is not good at all. Oh my god, we have only one. Okay, we have a corner here. Another 1 more minutes to go for the regular time to end. How many added time are we gonna get? Okay, Julian Timber. Okay, he's passing it back to Diogo Costa. Now Christensen with the possession. What is he going to do with the possession? He's passing it to Julian Timber on the right hand side. Now Rooney Baji, he could not get into the loose ball. Okay, Eric Bailey to Rongier to Harit. Harit, okay, that is a great tackle by Timber there. We have a chance here. Hudson Odoi is through and he scores his fifth goal of the season. And lucky for him, luckily for us, we at least get to see, our players scoring a goal in this second leg. I was really afraid that, nothing was going to happen, throughout this whole game. All right, so Hudson Odoi give us a lead, and the aggregate score now is 5-0. This is such an emphatic win, and I'm really happy that we are through to the round of 16 of the Champions League this season. All right, guys, so let's have a look. Who are we going to face in the round of 16 of the Champions League this season? I'm going to start the draw and start advancing. All right, so I think we are going to be in the unseeded team because we had to play the knockout playoff round, right? So it's going to be Atletico Madrid against AS Monaco. I really wish we would have got AS Monaco there. FC Porto, can we get that? Oh no, these are the seeded team, right? Oops, not us. So FC Porto is going to face Chelsea in the round of 16. PSG is going to face Manchester City. Oh my god. All right, so Sevilla is going to be playing against Barcelona. Oh my god. So the seeded team are actually, oh my god. Okay, so from all of these four choices, right, I think I would prefer playing against Napoli. Are we gonna get Napoli? Let's have a look here. Who are we getting here? FC. We are gonna go against Bayern Munich. Oh my god. I think that's it for our Champions League campaign this season. So Juventus is gonna go against Liverpool, Villarreal against Napoli, and that leaves Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. Okay, so this is not gonna be easy for us, to be honest. Oh my god. So when are we playing them? Obviously we are gonna be. I'm gonna show you guys the round of 16 of the Champions League in the next episode. But for now, we have a Carabao Cup final to play. But you know what? Before the Carabao Cup, I will go and play against Sheffield United off camera, and I will see you guys in a bit. So guys, we are through to the FA Cup quarter final with a win against Sheffield United. We won 4-2 in this game, and the goal was scored by James Maddison, 2 goals by Rooney Baji, and Ivan Azon completing the scoreline. So this was an amazing performance, and we are drawn against Brentford in the FA Cup quarter final. Brentford, if I'm not mistaken, they are in the Premier League, and they has been actually overachieving. So yeah, they are overperforming this season, and I really hope that our team will play well when they play against them in 17 days. All right, so this is going to be after the round of 16. So I don't think I'll be showing you guys this game in the live call. All right. Okay, so now the reason you guys are all here, the Carabao Cup final. This is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Manchester United today. Diogo Costa in goal, Guardiola, Bastoni, John Stone, and Julian Timber as our back four, Sandro Tonali in the base of our midfield, Yunus Musa and Enzo Fernandez as our two central midfielder, Saint Maximin on the left, Hudson Odoi on the right, and Alexander Isak as our striker up front. So Rooney Baji will be missing this game. He's out for another 2 weeks, and I think he will be missing the round of 16 against FC Bayern as well. So I really hope with the absence of Rooney Baji, we can, rely on the likes of, Martin Tavares, Ivan Azon to come off from the bench and, give us a little bit of a quality in our attacking movement. All right, guys, so this is the chance for us to win our first title in the Newcastle series, and Newcastle's chance, to win their first League Cup. They have never won a League Cup before. They have only played one final. I'm not sure which year was it. And yeah, so let's just make history today and beat this Manchester United team. This is not going to be easy. This Manchester United team is actually very, very strong. I know we managed to beat them, 4-0, in our last encounter with them in the Premier League. But this is a final. We are playing in Wembley, and you guys know how bad is our team when it comes to playing final. I can only remember, our Europa League final in the second season. against Arsenal. We have never lost against them in the whole series, and we lost 5-1 to them. I really hope that is not going to be repeated today, and we will be able to, play better, because now we do have better quality of players that are, that loves big matches, and that actually shows us because Isak have scored his 52nd goal of this season. My goodness. Oh, I really never expected, when I started the series, right, that Isak will be this good. I know I've actually played with him, in the previous FM, and he normally score goals, but I did not expected him to scoring more than 50 goals. And we are so far away from the end of the season. I really hope he will score at least 60 to 70 goals this season. I'm gonna shout demand more, and the first half is going to end with us leading this match. To be honest, at the start of the game we did not created anything, but we started playing well. And if you look at the XG as well, if you look at the shots on target, we are playing well. So I really hope that the momentum of this, the second half of the second part of our first half, I think you guys understand what am I trying to tell, All right, so I really hope we can actually bring that momentum into the second half and play well here as well. I'm gonna demand more from the team, and hopefully we can score another goal. All right, guys. So we're in the 65 minutes. Nothing have actually happened since the start of the second half. I really hope this is not going to be the repeat of of our first game of today's episode. Okay, Julian Timber is actually on a 6.3. Let's bring in Tino Livramento for him. John Stone and Bastoni is on a 6.4. If Bastoni is actually our captain, and John Stone, playing for Manchester City, not Manchester United. He actually has a lot of experience playing in the final, so I think we need to keep them on. So I'm gonna take off Sandro Tonali. He's on a 6.5. Let's bring in Bruno Guimaraes. He have been with us, since the start of this season. So we really need to let him play in the final, and hopefully he can actually contribute to us winning the Carabao Cup this season. All right, so we have a chance here, and who was it scored? Did John Stone score, or was it Stones or Isak? And that might be an offside call here. I'm not sure what happened there just now. Please don't tell me there is an offside, and please let John Stones. Please oh, okay, it is Isak's goal. I really thought Stones actually scored that goal there. Okay, so Isak was there just now. I only saw Stones run, when he was running, trying to go and try to get that header. I'm gonna demand more. Alright, guys, so we are in the 80th minute. I'm gonna make a little bit more changes here. Isak is actually tired, but you know what? I'm not gonna risk him. Let's bring in Ivan Azon. I know this is a final, we should be letting him play until the end, but he is, very, very crucial in the way we play, and we have our round of 16 against Bayern Munich coming very, very soon. So I don't want our main source of goals, to get injured, ahead of that important match. We have already lost, Rooney Baji with that injury, and I think he will be missing the first leg, and we might win our first title as the manager of Newcastle. Oh my god. I'm really so sorry, guys. This episode, has not been up to the par, with the highlights and the gameplay and all, but there's something to celebrate here. We have finally won our first title at Newcastle manager. Although it's a Carabao Cup, but this is the first step, for us to being successful as Newcastle's manager here. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure who is actually hosting the trophy, because I've actually taken Bastoni out just now. So I'm not exactly sure who is actually hosting. I can't see the number from there. All right, so let's go. So first trophy checked. Newcastle's first League Cup. So Newcastle's fan, do you want me to be your manager in the real life? I don't think so, right? Alright, guys, so I'm really happy that we won the Carabao Cup, but we really need to keep our celebration on the minimum, because after this we will have to play against Arsenal, in the Premier League. So these are very tough opponents as well, and we have our round of 16 of the Champions League coming up in tomorrow's episode. So if you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our round of 16 clash against Bayern Munich. Bye bye.